And a very good morning. Welcome to CRMK. It's a Friday morning. I'm Mike Barry.
And I'm Bob Bluffield.
And of course, the programme is MK Today, a 2-hour magazine programme.
I knew from the first night I met you, something just wasn't quite right. Looked like an innocent stranger, but something was just out of sight. How could I know that you would use me, fill out some plan of your own? I couldn't know you'd abuse me, leave me here hurting alone. If it wasn't for you, I'd be happy. If it wasn't for life, you'd be true. I know that you could be just like you should. If it wasn't for bad, you'd be good. I only saw what I wanted to see. You were a dream in my mind. I didn't know how you really could be. It didn't take long for me to find. I guess that is my fault for seeing only what I wanted to see. I couldn't know you were being a player just acting for me. If it wasn't for you, I'd be happy. If it wasn't for life, you'd be true. I know you could be just like you should. If it wasn't for bad, you'd be good. I knew from the first night I met you, something just wasn't quite right. Looked like an innocent stranger, but something was just out of sight. If it wasn't for you, I'd be happy. If it wasn't for life, you'd be true. I know you could be just like you should. If it wasn't for bad, you'd be good. If it wasn't for bad, you'd be good.
Leon Russell and Elton John.
Elton John, that's
Sir
right,
Elton
indeed.
John,
Sir
yeah.
Elton
And
John,
poor old
yes.
Leon Russell, he passed away, didn't he? I think it was early this year, actually.
Did he?
Last year,
Oh,
yeah.
that's, they're all passing away, actually.
Oh,
isn't
they
it?
just
Petty or
Tom
somebody,
Petty and
yeah.
of the Heartbreakers and the Travelling Wilburys, of
Yes.
course,
Yeah, that's right.
died this week.
Yeah.
Only 66, worrying, isn't it?
Well, that is the frightening thing, really. Yes,
Yeah.
'cause it's when you see people who've passed on to the other side and they're in their 80s or the 90s, then you say, okay,
Fair enough,
They
yeah.
had a good innings, but the sort of late 50s, 60s, early, and that sort of thing. You think, my goodness gracious me, there you go.
Oh, I've got sounds, and I got my old iPad.
Oh, I wondered what the noise was,
Yeah.
but there we go. Right, coming up on the show this morning, well, it is we're going to find out about what you should be doing or shouldn't be doing in your garden.
Oh, yes.
We got good old Johnny Shan.
He's good, isn't he? Oh, he's great.
And it's his birthday today as
Is
well.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, we should have got him a card.
So we'll that's right. And in a little while, we're going to hear from a local performing arts school, which is based here in Newport, Pagnell, actually, and is run by the big, bold called Youth. And they aim to provide affordable and accessible drama activities for young people. They've actually just secured a sponsorship for an up-and-coming half-term drama workshop from a local taxi firm, Skyline. And, we'll be talking to James about that very shortly here on CRMK. If you'd like to make any comments on the programme this morning, 07790 385 385. That's 07790 385 385. Bob will also be bringing you some What's On during the show.
From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white. From a distance, the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes to flight. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the voice of hope, it's the voice of peace, it's the voice of every man. From a distance, we all have enough, and no one is in need. And there are no guns, no bombs, and no disease, no hungry mouths to feed. From a distance, we are instruments marching in a common land, playing songs of hope, playing songs of peace. They're the songs of every man. God is watching us, God is watching us, God is watching us from a distance. From a distance, you look like my friend, even though we are at war. From a distance, I just cannot comprehend what all this fighting is for. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. And it's the hope of hopes, it's the love of loves, it's the heart of every man. It's the hope of hopes, it's the love of loves. This is the song of every man. And God is watching us, God is watching us, God is watching us
That's Bette Midler, of course.
It is.
From a distance. Excuse me, we should have known it was from a distance, but there we are. Right, so I'm very pleased to welcome in our first guest this morning on the station on CRMK, James from the Big Bold Youth.
Hello.
James, good morning. Tell me first of all what the Big Bold Youth is.
So we run affordable and accessible drama activities for young people in the UK. We've got now 2 performing arts schools, one of which is in the lovely Newport Pagnell, and we also do school workshops and all sorts of stuff like that.
Who's we when you say we?
We are about to become a community interest company, actually.
Right.
We don't receive currently any funding at all, whether public or crowdfunding or anything like that. We don't receive any funding. So we're just about to become a community interest company, which is very exciting because that opens all sorts of opportunities for us to reduce our fees even more than we already have, and obviously to provide free activities as well, which we have done in the past. We've done a few free workshops. So that's kind of opening all sorts of new avenues, which is great.
So what's your background in this then? You know, because you didn't wake up in the morning and suddenly say, well, we're going to do this.
If it's a thespian, you won't wake up in the morning.
Well, no. So my background, I'm an actor. I trained for 4 years in London at Drama Centre London and Italia Conti Academy. Ooh. So I did that for 4 years, and I graduated now back in 2015, which is when I thought of starting this whole project. Really. So originally, it was an idea really when I was in my final year of drama school, and I thought, well, why don't I try and do this, see what I can do, see whether this will work. A lot of research went into it, a lot of finding out different avenues to go with it, and that's when we started doing some school workshops, and then I moved to Milton Keynes because I didn't live in Milton Keynes at the time, and that's when we opened the first school, which was Newport Pagnell School of Performing Arts, and then we've just launched the other performing arts school, which is in Surrey in Dorking.
Oh, that's quite a way then. Not next door, is it?
Not next door, I'm afraid.
So do you have to commute between the two?
Currently, yes, but it's not a permanent thing, thankfully, because it's an hour and a half at best, if not 3.5 hours, depending on traffic.
Well, and where are you based in Newport Pagnell?
I live in Sherrington actually, so it's fairly close to where we are in the Milsome Millennium Hall, which is where Newport Pagnell School of Performing Arts runs from. So quite an easy commute compared to going to Dorking every week for the moment.
Now then, how many youngsters have you got?
Oh, blimey. So we have weekly drama classes that run every Monday. We've now got just under 30 students, I believe. So we've got a young ones class, which is for 6 to 10-year-olds, a middle ones class, which is for 10 to 14-year-olds, and then from January we've actually got an older ones class, so that will be the 14 to 18-year-old category, because we've got quite a few students who are...
Oh, that's good. But what sort of... Is it best to get people in from a very early age, or does that not really matter?
It doesn't really matter, actually. We've had, it's completely dependent on the person, really. I mean, we've had people who've come in, aged 14, who've never done drama before, and they've come in and, done huge performances, which is brilliant. And then we get people who've come in at 6 and kind of progressed. So I think it depends, really. Some people just decide late on that actually this might be something I'd like to do. I mean, I didn't actually start acting until I was 10. Before that, my family background is all music, so way before that, I was just playing the flute, and that was it. That was kind of my thing. And then when I was 10, I thought, actually, I saw a local advertisement for a youth theatre group, and I thought, actually, I'll give that a go. That would be nice.
Yeah. So you obviously enjoy yourself doing acting, and you're still acting.
Yeah. So that's kind of one of the things that we take pride in, is that every single teacher, every single assistant are all working professional actors. So the students kind of get the best training possible, because they're all working, and then they can come back and say, you know what, the other day I filmed for this TV programme, or I did this show, and actually this is a great way of doing this. So that's kind of something we like to publicise, is the fact that everyone is a working actor, which is great.
Yeah, because presumably at a drama school, I mean, you're learning a whole variety of things, aren't you? Like stage movement and voice and speech and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think it's one of the... And for a drama school is one of those things that I think is a bit underrated in many respects. When I was at school, there were 2 of us, just 2. in my year that decided to go on to drama school, and everyone used to say, "Oh, you got the easy life. Oh, it's going to be so easy. Just prancing about on the stage." That's what they said. Whereas actually, in reality, my friend who was doing quite a big degree at university went in for I think maybe a couple of hours a day, Monday to Friday. Whereas at drama school, we were in at 8 o'clock in the morning. We didn't finish till 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Really?
So yeah, most of the time because the classes were finished at 6, but then you have to do rehearsals for the next day, all in your own time.